Hey everybody, this is Cody with Lifetime Commercial Roofing, coming to you live from Krugerville, Texas. We are doing a special case roof today. The customer has a spray foamed attic and he wants a new roof. We're going to address some of the common areas of concern when you have a spray foamed attic that have to do specifically with shingle warranties and longevity of your roof. So stay tuned, here we go. Well, there are many benefits to having a spray foamed attic space. One of the drawbacks is that the shingle warranties are typically voided because there's no ventilation on the backside of the decking. So on this particular roof, we are going to address that problem by installing 1x4 nailers to give us an air gap between the two deckings, and we're going to install a new deck over the top of those 1x4s. In addition to rooftop intake vents and ridge-mounted exhaust vents, we're going to create a whole ventilation system here to ensure the longevity of this shingles and the warrantability of our install. So the shingle we're using today is Certainty Landmark Climate Flex. This is a Class 4 impact rated shingle, which will handle up to 2-inch hail. We're also combining that with Certainty Max Felt synthetic underlayment. So this goes on before the shingles to provide a good traction for our roofers to walk on, as well as a waterproofing barrier. So one side effect from adding additional deck height is you change the height of the roof, so your traditional drip edge won't cover the gap. So we had a custom-made drip edge just for these gables that goes over the edge of the roof. Your underlayment goes in, drip edge, and then shingles go on. And this allows, when the rain blows, the water doesn't run under the roof, it hits this drip edge and runs down the face. This is our deck intake vent. So the way this works is we measure up from the gutter and we cut a slot into the decking, and then this has an open ventilation area here that goes over that slot. It nails in, and then the shingles and underlayment go over the top of it, so it's incorporated into the system, but it draws air and exhausts through the ridge vent. Yeah, proper ventilation will prolong the life of your roof and will provide you with the factory performance stated in their warranties. So one of the main reasons that homeowners spray foam their attic space is to create an energy efficient house. The more airtight a house is, the more energy efficient it is. But there's some inherent problems with encapsulating everything, and there are potential moisture buildup issues if you have fresh air leaking into the attic from the outside, as well as shingle deterioration due to lack of ventilation. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. You gain a lot of cooling and heating efficiency, but you lose longevity on your roof and potential mold issues. So here's a prime example of the rotten siding. We had to trim it up to adjust for the roof height, and while we were trimming it, it started disintegrating it. So we'll have to give the customer an estimate to replace this part here. And speaking of the customer, get him. All right, I'm here with my friend John, also my customer. So I just wanted to ask him a couple questions about this process and how it's been for him. So John, what's it been like for you to work with us on this project?
You know, honestly, it's been awesome. You guys have been consummate professionals. I had the opportunity to get to know Cody on a different project for our church, and just had him come over and quote me on repairing my roof, and I was thoroughly impressed with his knowledge and his skill in approaching the project. So.
And on a technical side, what made you install spray foam insulation in your attic?
Well, we have a finished out attic space, and so we didn't really have any soffits or attic ventilation to begin with, but when we bought the house, we gutted it to the studs and spray foamed the entire house for heating and cooling purposes, and it's been super efficient. But I have learned over the process that that's caused some issues with the roof and degradation and heat, and so that's why we decided to go with this furring strip and a second level of decking with adequate ventilation to help keep the roof healthy.
Awesome. Right on. Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah. Thanks, Cody.
My best advice is to work with your contractor to come up with the best solution for your given situation. In this homeowner's situation, a ventilated roof deck was the best solution because he's already got the insulation sprayed everywhere in the attic. You may not have the attic sprayed yet, but you're thinking about it. just bear these things in mind before you proceed with your project.